Welcome to RideOrRot. If it's your first time at the channel, thanks for coming to hang out. My name is Nick. I do all things motorcycles, and today I got something special for you guys. We all know how big of a hassle it can be to change a tire without a tire machine. Now, there are plenty of other options out there. You got your spoons and hammers, and we all know how that goes trying to break the bead. Yeah, we get it. You can do it, but why not do it a little bit easier? I found this company called Rabaconda. They got dirt bike, they got sport, and they got street, and some other options to be able to make changing your tire a lot simpler. They came up with a really cool design to allow you to pop those tires off in a lot if you're out stunting, wherever the case may be, to make it easier for you. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull the Sportster in here. I'm gonna pull the front wheel off there. I have another tire that we're gonna switch over. And guys, I've never used this machine before. And we're gonna go ahead and set it up. I'm gonna show you how easy the process is and see if it's worth spending the money and get one of those, or if you should just use them spoons or spend a little bit more money and get a tire changing machine. Yeah, so let's get to it. As I roll my bike into the garage and start pulling off this front wheel, I want to take a second to thank Rabaconda for partnering with me on this video. I love working with companies that aren't just about selling products, but are actually about helping riders and supporting the community. Rabaconda makes tools that make life easier for folks like us wrenching in the garage. It's really cool to stand behind a company that actually cares about the people using their gear. I'm always proud to support brands that mean well, make solid products, and keep the motorcycle world turning. Now, let's get into it. All right, so first off, they have their mat that they sent me, which is pretty cool. Gives you a place to set up. You don't have to work on a dirty floor or whatever. And yeah, check this out. I did a little sneak peek earlier. I wanted to see what was going on. So let's throw this down and let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff, bring it over here and get this thing thrown together. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, I do have a broken ankle too. So this is gonna show you how easy this is to do. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Hopefully my doctor's not watching this.
I am so freaking disappointed I could hit him in the face with a brick.
Light duty stuff. This is light duty, right? So I haven't even opened this up yet, so this is the first time seeing it. So it's gonna come with, obviously, instructions. Got some stickers. You're gonna have a carrying case because this is made for the go. So if you're at an event and you need to change tires, whatever the case may be, you have the option to have a bag with you. Material wise, really good. I was a welder for many years, so I'm a very big stickler on welds, and yeah, this is legit. I'm gonna go ahead and not bore you guys. I'm gonna get this thing unboxed and then I'll bring you back for the install. Yeah, installation of it. Yeah. All right, so I got everything laid out. This is the street tire kit. Now, like I said earlier, they have dirt bike. They got a few different other options for setups for different wheels and tires. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, open up the instructions. What I seen online, this is very simple to set up, but obviously being my first time, it's my first time. So yeah, let's do that. All right, so like I said, you got your instructions, which is really nice. It's in color and there's pictures. So Marines like me know how to actually read this. And like I said, there are some stickers. You cannot go wrong with stickers. Thank you, Rabaconda. So let's pull this out here and let's look to see how this thing is. I'm out of breath, guys. I haven't really done much lately because of the whole foot being broke. So this is the first time for me getting out and doing this. So I've had this for a little bit and I felt really bad that I haven't gotten a video done. Unfortunately, I broke my ankle right after I received it. So, all right, so we got our assembly here. Got a full breakdown diagram here with the pictures, and I'm pretty good with reading pictures, so let's do this. So got this angled piece here, make some room. Open up. Everything they got that are smaller are going to go in bags so you don't lose anything while they ship it. All right, so when you're installing it, there's a little lip right here, and on the bottom of the base there's a notch for it, so you know what side it needs to go into. Go in the hole. We're locked in. Take your little wing nut here, thread it through. It's gonna set like so. Lock, which is cool. So with these have some magnets on the back end here, and that's what the wheel, you can adjust it for your tire and wheel set against that, so you don't have to worry about it scraping or hitting anything. Throw this guy in. So you'll be able to throw this in here and you can adjust it depending on what size rim you got. lock it in place here. And then you got your spindle here. The wheel's actually going to slide down on. I got 2 different options for sizes, depending on how much room you need for that wheel. Next, you got your centerpiece. Now this will go on, obviously, through the top and down once you get that wheel on. And then you will have your step bushings, depending on what wheel you're going to be using. That will slide down on top to hold your wheel in place. And then you'll throw this guy on, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and throw on the bracket here for our bead breaker, which is this guy. Now, obviously, looking at it, you know what side's going to push down on the bead and pop it, but it will pivot from up here on the top and come down. And then make it obviously very easy to uninstall and install, because if you're on the move and you got to take it down every single time, make it really very simple for you to do it. Now, when you throw this guy on, there's a step inside of it here. So you're going to put it in, slide it in, turn it, and that locks it in place. Now you're going to have your wheel stop here for one of these 3 holes, depending on what size wheel you got. So when you put your wheel on to go to break it and spin it, you're going to be able to lock it in place with that. All right, so got it thrown together. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and throw your wheel up on the spindle here. Now you got your tire blocks on the bottom side here. Just make sure that they're hitting the tire and the rim itself. All right, so now the wheel's on there, the tire's on there. Take your bead breaker, you're gonna pop it down, and you can adjust this upper arm to allow it to set right above that rim, lock it in place. And then, of course, with the leverage, you're gonna push down, pop that bead, which we'll do now. Just like that. Go ahead and turn it. Oh, that's so much easier than using spoons. This, guys, is my first time doing this with this, so bead is broke. So simply go ahead, flip your wheel around, and same thing. Oh, that's so much easier. This is gonna be so nice to have. All right, so now that the beads broke on each side, you should use some soap or, some grease or something for the wheel itself. It'll make it so much easier. To be honest with you guys, I don't have any. I could probably run the house to get some soap, but whatever, it's all good. The next part is obviously going to be dismounting the tire on here. So the next thing they have is called the duck head, which is gonna be on top here. Now, this is going to set right on the lip of your wheel. And then the mechanism here is what's actually going to spin to, you'll see here in a second, is slide this down over the, I call it axle. You're going to set the duck head right up underneath here, so it's between your wheel and your tire. And you can adjust depending on what size rim you have. I believe this goes up to a 21. So, yeah, once you get that in there, yeah, let me show you. All right, now you got your spoon and you got your bead breaker. Now that your duck head is set, go ahead and push down, get you some leverage, and you're gonna put the hook on the inside over top of that duck head so it's not hitting your rim. Once your spoon's in there, you're underneath your wheel. My tire's so bad that the sidewall's actually cracking. I can't believe I was riding on that. But you'll take your arm off, slide it in your ratchet here. You're going to take your wheel stop, drop it down in here, keep the wheel from spinning. Now, keep in mind, if you have spokes, they do give you a ratchet strap. You do not want to use that on spokes. That'd be bad. So once it's locked in, all you're gonna do, start ratcheting. Ratchet it around. And it has popped. That easy, guys. Wow. Now, once you got the front off, all you're gonna do, same situation, take your spoon. Now for the back side, same thing. Go ahead, put it in, lock it behind your hook there. Take your handle, drop her in, all the way around. Well, that popped off, but yeah, that's how simple and easy it is to change a tire right on your own. This literally took me maybe 5 minutes, and it was my first time ever doing this. Makes it so easy to change the tire. Like, if you're on the go, you're out in a lot, you're at an event and you need to change your tire, pull the bag out, throw out the Rabaconda and switch it out. Really simple. Now, let me show you how to put a tire back on. So I am putting another used tire on my bike because this is just a stunt bike, no big deal. Yeah, go ahead and make sure you're putting it right in the right direction on the rim itself. Got some Dawn Power Wash. I'm gonna use that for lube. I need to get me some grease, but go ahead. You want to lube up right around the edge of the tire, and then we're gonna throw this thing on here and show you how simple it is to install with this Rabaconda. All right, so you're gonna want to center your duck head at 12 o'clock right up top here. Go ahead with your greased tire. Make sure you got the wheel going in the right direction. Slide your tire down over. A lot of times you can get the first bead by hand. So once that's in, you're gonna go ahead and take the top of your tire and you're going to want to put it right above that duck head, right along the top here. So what's gonna do is once it spins, this is what's going to actually seat that bead. Now once that's set in there, all you're gonna do, just like you did it before, taking the tire off, is rotate it all the way around. Now they have these things called drop centers for stiff wall tire. This tire, it's a little stiff. It's a very old tire, so it's not the easiest thing to pop on there, but you throw this thing on the opposite side. Once you ratchet it down, this will hold that tire in place and it won't allow the bead to pop outside of that rim. So yeah, let's throw this on and then we're done. It is that simple to take a tire on and off with this Rabaconda. And look, I get it. You know, not everyone needs a tire changer in their garage. But if you wrench a lot and you go through tires quickly and you don't want to keep asking favors from the dealership or whatever, this Rabaconda is a really good investment to get into. Now, they didn't pay me to say that. They sent me the unit and told me to tell them my honest opinion on this thing. And I'll be straight with you guys. I'm keeping this thing because this is going to save me a ton of time and a ton of hassle. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Rabaconda, I'll have all their information down in the description below. I'll have a link to their website so you guys can go check it out. Whether you're a motocross guy, street guy, crotch rock guy, whatever the case may be, they have a unit for you to help you change those tires. Thank you guys for coming to hang out at RideOrRot. If you have any questions, throw them below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and we will see you guys next time. Take it easy.